Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just needed to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this message is coming in as a part 2. And we're actually on the 9th of the 9th, 2025, which is the 999 portal. I'm going to read what it says here. I shared this on my community page also. Everything changes this September. 999 portal. September the 9th, 2025 marks a powerful 999 portal, an energetic gateway that comes only once every 9 years. In numerology, the number 9 symbolizes completion and release. When it triples in 999, its energy is magnified, urging us to let go of old cycles, outdated patterns, and pain that no longer serves our growth. This potential, this portal is an invitation to clear space in your life. Endings are not something to fear. They are sacred transitions, preparing you for renewal and new beginnings. Trust that what's leaving now is creating room for something far greater than you've imagined. In just 4 months, we enter 2026, a universal year representing fresh starts, new opportunities, and the dawn of a brand new cycle. To step into that energy fully, we must first honor the 999 portal by releasing what's meant to stay in the past. The message of the 999 portal is clear. Release, surrender, and rise. This is your moment to close the old chapters and step into the next level of your journey with clarity and grace. So as I was saying, this is the cards that came through in the message I put up. It's going to be yesterday now by the time this message comes out. But the message I put out yesterday was giving me the energy of someone's needing to make a decision like ASAP in order for the next chapter, the next stage of their journey. This to me feels like an energy of telepathy, communication, through a lack of communication in the 3D between the thinking woman and the thinking man, heavy in the energy of the thinking man. A lot came through, especially in part 1, and even more so within what I've written, just through channeling the energy throughout my day. So the energy I was first picking up on was this reoccurring card. Someone could be having a reoccurring dream, but this reoccurring card came through. So it's been since I came back after not feeling very well over the last 5-6 days or so. This was the first card that came through in message 1, which had a part 2 and 3. Clean slate. This is energy, clean slate. This is exactly the same card that came through again, along with enough. And another card that came through was radical self-care, but that card came through in the reverse. Someone's not giving themselves the tender loving care that's needed right now in order to bring forth these manifestations for this new chapter, this new cycle. I was connecting with the energy. Feels to me like an ancestral energy here. An energy of cut from the same cloth, an energy of the same lineage, same heritage kind of, same upbringing, same morals, principles, with the Hierophant energy behind. This is an ancestral energy that's weaving a destiny for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. And it's something that's been worked on for centuries, decades, lifetime after lifetime, just by the size of this fabric. It's like this is two sides of one coin, kind of an energy. Opposite sides of the family, kind of an energy. It's giving me that kind of a vibe. But this is what is being created. They want you to know that you're enough. They've been preparing this gown for you from before your time. So I'm going to read enough from the book. Throughout life, we grow either towards or away from embodying our spirit self. The direction away from our spirit self is often poorly compensated with a false identity that further weakens our power and authenticity. Even amongst apparent success, such as pretense, further stifle us from within. A life constructed from self-compromise will shatter from the inside out, much like a mansion built on a hollow foundation will crumble. It can be no other way. Like the featured mother, no one deliberately compromises themselves. For the most, this is an inherited pattern that results in a mindless and re-enchantment of one's upbringing, an upbringing that is included with neglect, abuse, or lack of resources, may not have nurtured a secure sense of self, an inherent lovability, appropriate boundaries, and confidence. The featured mother is an example of someone who has not always known her worth or how to live with integrity. Initially, she had no boundaries and no understanding of how to assert them, or her inherent right to have them respected. She did not realize that she has always been, is, and will always be enough. Her wings need never have been locked within her back, nor need yours. It is up to you. It is up to the mother, like it is up to you, to keep your wings forever outstretched and ready for flight in the direction of spirit self, in direction of your spirit self calling. Tune into an aspect of your life that does not feel right, inspiring, or true to you. The mother asks you to step up and move forward with clarity and a firm commitment to what is right for and by you. She asks you to identify what is enough for you rather than prioritizing any desires or expectations of the outside world. From this you will both realize and enforce your boundaries. All that you are, all that you have, and all that you do is enough. It is more than enough. The fact that you breathe is all that is ever required of you to be enough. So give yourself permission to be simple, to give yourself permission to simply be. If you are tired, do less. If you lack pleasure, do more of what brings you joy. Always be you. Breathe with your wings. Breathe with your wings outspread. You are your spirit self, facilitator, not jailer. There is nothing to add, win, acquire, achieve, or improve in order to be enough. You were born enough. From this place of inherent enoughness, respect yourself and your internal right to be all that you are by aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your spirit self. So this is going to bring me into now the energies that I brought forward from the first part of this message. I'm picking up on around at least 3 different energies within this masculine's energy. I'm picking up an energy of some kind of a separation, some kind of a divorcee, a separation of a long time commitment here with the Hierophant card that came through in the previous message. I'm also picking up on this energy of the thinking woman, who I feel is the same energy as this Queen of Wands that's here in the reverse. That this masculine is having some form of emotional attraction, I'm hearing admire towards. May see this Queen of Wands, this thinking woman, as some kind of inspiration, someone who may motivate their inner strength, helping them to be able to manifest some kind of joy, peace, and fairness within their life. Gaining more information where there was not much information, helping them align to their higher self is the kind of energy I'm picking up on here now. Inspiration is here in the reverse. So this is what I was picking up from the magician. Channeling now the magician in the upright has control over their addictions, has power over that devil energy. The devil is behind this magician in the energy of the Nine of Swords, which is also in the reverse. Because they're still able to stand within this King of Cups' energy, this loving, caring, protective kind of nature, highly intuitive, is the energy I'm picking up on. They understand the power of their tongue and have been able to tame the beast within. And at the time of me writing this, I literally heard, but for how long? I didn't see the King of Pentacles, so it was giving me the energy of there's no stability here. There's no King of Wands and there's no King of Pentacles. There's the King of Cups and there's the King of Swords. This is somebody who's trying to figure out some kind of a logical way, a logical solution in regards to this situation. It feels like an explosion was the expression I was picking up on in part 1 for whosoever is in this energy of this masculine. Again, I'm picking up on this, whosoever's resonating with this message is wanting to have some kind of a clean slate. Someone's wanting to strip something down to the beginning, back to the basic, back to the core of. Don't allow your thoughts to run away with you. Know your power. Repair. Was clarified by the card hostile. It's like someone finding it hard to believe, hard to take on, hard to take over. Is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. The legacy of those before them, their ancestors. They don't feel like they're enough. But the message for this 9-9 portal is that you are enough for what's about to come towards you. You have to just be willing and open enough. Forgiving is another energy I'm picking up on. To accept what's coming towards you. Release what no longer serves you. This thinking man is in needing to heal the way they see themselves, especially when looking in the mirror. They are seeing a reflection of a masculine, I feel, in their spirit. That's within the spirit, within the sun energy, within this energy of rebirth, repair, doing, a redo kind of an energy. A redoing better than or different from to those before. Holy Trinity, mother, father, and child kind of an energy. Someone doesn't want to be like the generation before where there may have been some kind of neglect or abandonment or abuse, or someone wants to do something better, but in doing so I feel like I'm miserable is the word that's coming to my mind right now. Somebody's not feeling inspired to do what it is that is natural to them, is an energy, what they were born to do, what they were born to do. somebody going back into this energy now of a Queen of Swords, somebody may be finding out that someone's done something in a deceitful way in regards to some kind of financial loss. This is where the warning came in part one to this message, or somebody's needing to sort something out now type energy, needs to take action now. I'm also picking up on this energy of someone has done their time. 6 years, 5 years, 8 years. I'm seeing a big boy energy here of 18 years with the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords both here in the reverse. So going back to these three energies, the Queen of Swords seems to be in a good place, finding inner courage in taking a leap of faith, wanting to expand with some kind of creativity that may be a home-based business. At the moment, I see a great opportunity that can be put to this Queen of Swords in a position of independence, some kind of a business owner. They're needing to tap into their inner strength to turn a home situation around. Going back to the previous message, this deceitful, envious energy within a marriage that seems to be going through some things right now. Third party energy, work being one of the most dominant third party energies within that marriage. One on both sides, plus the feminine energy also is in the distance in regards to a third party energy. There's a lot going on within a marriage here. I'm picking up on this energy of this thinking man is torn between two type energies. The Queen of Wands, possible Sagittarius or a Leo energy. The King energy has emotions, thinking or trying to think clearly, logically, wanting a breakthrough. They see their ships coming in with this Queen of Wands. They know where their heart lays. It's at a distance. They've been overcoming a situation of betrayal. Receive some kind of bad news, some kind of a message, which in turn will be a pivoting point for this masculine to heal and to move past this energy of anxiety, worry, lack of sleep. 19 swords in reverse, but there's one upright. I see 19 swords, but one is in the upright. You can't take away a man's freedom of speech type energy. Someone has found the strength to stand toe to toe with a low vibrational energy, which they may have felt bounded to. They lost a lot within an energy, within a marriage, within some kind of facility, financially. I feel a pressure overload for this masculine. A lot of responsibility has been taken on, trying to keep every situation and everyone within a situation happy, work life, home life. But yet they're not happy, needing to find a new team, a new company, a new idea, a new plan, or just going at something alone, going at something in another direction. Collaborations with a Queen of Swords, something which they would have to commit to, which will keep them on this wheel of fortune, this destiny, keep them afloat, that little bit longer in a situation that right now is unhappy. They have a lack of inner strength with this situation at home. Also feels like someone may be using some type of alternative to boost their energy to get through some things which they may be hiding and codependent on, e.g. drugs, alcohol, sex, or some other kind of addiction. I can see with the Ten of Pentacles, somebody may be protecting their foundation, their legacy, their home, their family, or what it is that they're spending some form of inheritance on. A truth is going to be told, and it may just cause a storm warning, some kind of a tower moment. But like I said, I feel like this is going to be a pivotal turning point for a masculine, you know. I'm picking up also that this thinking woman, this Queen of Swords, I'm using only one tarot deck, but I'm seeing many different energies as I was channeling this energy. This thinking woman may have certain attributes of whosoever this thinking man is in some kind of a separation from, in the way of communication, in the way of ambition, inspiration. But I'm picking up on this energy of there's a difference in saying and a difference in doing. It's that kind of an energy I'm picking up on. That's the difference between where they're at and where they need to be for this masculine. I'm picking up on this ricochet energy, you know, a domino effect. Cause and effect is the kind of energies I was picking up on. I wrote here, you attract what you are, or what you was, or what wants to draw you in or back in. There's a need to defend your legacy, your birthright, stand your ground, protect your land. I'm just reading back on some of the notes that I was just. Okay, so I'm contemplating how I'm gonna put this up and upload to the channel. I paused just a second ago because the energy felt kind of heavy on the table, so I wanted to clear some of the energy and come in with the main cards. So I've got the main ones that I was focusing on here, but for some reason as I got to this part, it's just like I'm just involuntarily putting the cards down. But as I got to this part, I kind of had to stop. I'm picking up on a low vibrational energy here. The angels are asking you to call upon them to step into a situation in regards to some kind of a low vibrational magic that was going on, to say it better, from somebody who was very envious. They didn't want you to let go. They didn't want you to walk away. They didn't want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, that path. It's this kind of an energy of someone did all that they had to do in order to keep somebody bound to them in a situation. There's a need to release and let go. It's time now for you to evolve. In time for now for you to grow. Bear in mind, I'm seeing this as a mirroring energy. The thinking man and the thinking woman. It's almost like there's been some kind of a realization. There may be a reoccurring dream that you may have had over a period of time. This could have been from since you was a child. It's like the joy within an unhappy home, within an unhappy family, you know. It's like somebody's dream state was where they found their inner strength. It's the energy I'm picking up on here. And it's like something within your reality. It could be many years later after these reoccurring dreams. There's some kind of resemblance to a time that's making you know that, yeah, this is the time, this is the one, or this is the thing, or you know, there's a confirmation, there's a clarity for you. Paying attention to this card that came through in the previous message, intimate relationships. Your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. It's like everything that you need. I'm picking up on a phrase now. But yeah, again, picking up on the energy of needing to call in your angels, giving them permission to step in on your behalf. I remember when I first got into tarot, and I used to hear those in the tarot community say, and it made sense. You know, your angels are all around you. You may feel like you're alone right now, but they just need your permission. They need you to acknowledge that they're around you, you know, kind of thing, and give them permission to step in and turn this energy around. What may feel like a lack right now in regards to your finances, emotions, you know, however it may feel for you, there's a door to personal healing and happiness. There's a change around. A balance can be brought into the situation, but the angels just need you to connect, you know, and do what's right for you and those around you. The magician in the mirror is here in the reverse. This is what made me kind of pause. It's not the first time I saw the magician in the mirror come through. It came through in part one. But for some reason, the energy feels kind of different right now. For those whoever I'm connecting with, it's like the more you take that pause in the energy of the overall hermit, in the energy of nine, the energy of isolation, it's like the more you clear, the more you hear, the more you grow, the more you see within your dream state, whether this is daydreaming or whether this is just within your night sleep. But you're being inspired, you know? You're being inspired by those before you in the energy of repair, the ancestral energy that I was picking up on. You know, because when I look at the energy of these, especially the feminine energy here, they don't look happy. They're just getting on with it. They know what they have to do and they're working together and they're just getting on with it. You know, they don't look like there's any kind of communication going on at all, but whatever they're building together, it's working, you know. Okay, so this is the foundation of this part of the message. Just guided to this. Use these cards from the first part of the message as the foundation. The kind of an energy I'm picking up on is these ancestral energies. They want you to evolve to more than them. You know, this card reads, it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. And the card growth came out in another deck here, but it came through in the reverse, and it says you may be resisting the growth due to fear of change, leading to stagnation and a lack of progress, a lack of this energy of personal healing and happiness, in the energy of feeling like you're not enough when you was enough way before your time. You was incarnated to be enough. You was born for this. It's the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. I do see an ancestral energy here with the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands stepping in, protecting those who's wanting to walk away and do better and grow and heal from a situation. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, third party energy, is being protected from a masculine in this deep thinking. I'm hearing right now, this is fate, this is destiny. And that's what someone's coming to some form of realizations about. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. Someone's got a lot on their plate. Someone's needing to deal with a work situation. Going back to message 1, this card reads, collaborations and teamwork are key achievements. You work well with others, respecting and supporting each other. I feel like that's something that's needed, especially within the home. It's here in the reverse. Picking up on the energy of new ways of doing things, routine, change of scenery, adventures is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on here. But again, financial restraints. I'm hearing right now, money is the root of all evil. And I feel like that's a major blockage here for somebody. So let's see, tell me more about this energy for the thinking man. I saw the 10 of cups again. Tell me more about this energy for the thinking man. Whosoever's in this energy is wanting to take action, swift action. They're wanting to have some form of communication. They're wanting to walk away from a situation quickly. In this energy of 27. 27 is this energy of 999. When you add up the 999, break it down to 27. You break down that 7, that's the 9 again. Someone's done with something, enough is enough. Is the energy I'm picking up on. Tell me more about this energy for the thinking man in regards to this Knight of Wands. Is energy. Swift movement is the energy I'm picking up on here. Three of Wands. I was picking up on this energy from part 1 with the Three of Wands. It's not the Four of Wands, but it's kind of giving me the energy of someone turning up to your home with their door open. It's also now giving me in this energy somebody watching somebody walk away swiftly, quickly, in the energy of the Knight of Wands. That's air energy. I'm just hearing enough is enough. Enough is enough. Somebody's tired of putting in all of the hard work, all of the effort. Someone's no longer in the energy of giving more than they receive. In the energy of, this could also be work, relationship. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this Eight of Pentacles. So we've got Justice and the Fool. There's no going forward. It's giving me that kind of an energy. But I'm hearing it came out kind of shady. Let's see if it comes back out again. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Too many injustices is the energy I'm picking up on. There was no moving forward with whatever this is for you. There was no moving forward. There was no surety, no direction. Tell me more about this energy for the thinking woman in regards to the energy of this message. And I believe that is the energy of the thinking woman. Both cards is falling in that direction. It's the energy of the scales are balanced. It's like now somebody's wanting to make that move. It's that kind of an energy I'm picking up on. I'm hearing time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. What's the energy of the King of Cups here in regards to this energy of the thinking man? No more of the suppressing of the emotions. Someone wants to come forward and explain why they may have rejected an offer or something that was meant to be of a personal healing and happiness. It's like someone rejected a blessing. Someone wants to explain why, someone wants to give more information where there may have been lack of information, lack of communication, lack of emotion. So let's see, tell me more about this energy for the Queen of Wands. Show me the Queen of Wands' energy here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message. Karmic cycle. Third party energy. Tell me more about the energy of this Queen of Wands in regards to the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Two of Swords, which came over in the energy of the Three of Wands. This is an in and out energy. This is a karmic cycle. But there's a truth to be told. It's like this energy I'm picking up on. There's no smoke without fire. Somebody wasn't moving in a very stable way. Somebody was moving in a very karmic way. A very low vibrational way. Somebody was harboring a lot of dark secrets. Or at least suppressed emotions. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the Moon card here in the reverse? I'm literally hearing someone say you might have to sit down for this. Tell me more about this energy of the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here in the reverse? It's like this energy I'm picking up on. Someone's going somewhere. Someone's not going somewhere fast. Someone's not putting no time and effort into anything. This is also giving me the energy of a vehicle. No engine, no fire. This is also giving me the energy of running out of fuel. Somebody is literally running out of fuel. Somebody's behaviors turning them. If that makes sense. Someone's behavior is turning them, shifting them from an energy of pureness. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Moon card here in the reverse? Preventing somebody from involving is the energy I'm picking up on. Prevention is better than cure. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Tower card here? Why is the Tower card here in regards to this energy? And it's falling into the energy of inspiration. It's like you are somebody's judgment. You're not here to play games. You're not here to spread a false narrative. Somebody's needing to wake up to a reality. Somebody's needing to wake up and speak a truth. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? Someone may get stuck on this wheel, stuck in an energy of not knowing what direction to go in, living a false narrative, living a false life, you know. It's this energy. I'm just hearing that song, Forever Staying Young. Someone's trying to forever stay young. Tell me more about this energy of the of the Knight of Wands. I think I was just clarifying, but let's see. Tell me more about this energy of the Knight of Wands here in the reverse. Something don't feel comfortable. Something don't feel comfortable, you know. And as I said, that the Two of Pentacles in the reverse come through. Someone don't feel comfortable with that what's being said is a truth. Someone doesn't feel like they're not unable to handle the load, like they're bigger than destiny. It's giving me that energy. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? Someone is realizing they can't juggle no more. They're not going anywhere fast, you know. Living that lifestyle. High Priestess in the reverse. This is secrets coming out into the open in regards to some kind of a juggle. A truth is being told, or rather a truth is not being told. I feel like that's the title. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the High Priestess here in the reverse? Born to be someone's judgment here. Born to bring this lesson to somebody. Born to help somebody evolve. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the High Priestess here in the reverse? In regards to the energy of this message. Because somebody wasn't able to take this leap. Somebody wasn't making enough effort into taking this leap forward. Somebody was more rather comfortable living in this injustice. With the Six of Cups' energy, which is this energy of childhood, past life energy, but it's an energy of nostalgia. It's an energy definitely of unhappiness. Is what's put somebody in the Two of Pentacles' energy in the reverse, unable to manage their load, you know. Enough is enough. Somebody was being greedy in the energy of the Knight of Wands, not knowing what direction to go on, messing with destiny. Which ended them up on this energy of the karmic wheel in the reverse. What once was in the upright turned into the reverse. A High Priestess's energy is about to put these scales right, is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. Catalyst energy. Karmic cycle. Going back to the message of involve. It says it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. Tell me more about this energy of justice and the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Why is this energy here in the reverse? Page of Cups. falling over into this area of dreams. I'm hearing for the children. That's the sun card. We've got the sun card out here 3 times. Somebody could have 3 sons. Tell me more about this energy of the Page of Cups. Somebody's being brought back to that dream state, that reoccurring dream. Somebody's seen something in their dream that they're now seeing in their reality and wanting to now make an offer. It's just an offer, it's just a thought process. It could even be an apology. But let's see, tell me more. The Hierophant's in the reverse, but somebody's going through something legal right now. They're needing to close up some kind of cycles in their life, is what I want to say. With the energy of the Hierophant, could be dealing with a Libra, an Aries, or a Taurus's energy. Scorpio also, and Aquarius. Leo as well, center of the message. Also picking up on the Pisces energy here with the High Priestess. Tell me more about this energy of the Sun. What's the energy of the Sun here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? I feel like I've been babbling a lot of this a lot of this message, but I know a lot of it was channeled. Yeah, this karmic cycle needs to close. I'm hearing if you can't take the heat, you need to get out of the kitchen. This is definitely a third party situation that somebody's needing to remove themselves from. Because there's an offer ready to come in, there's an offer of abundance, which is a wish fulfillment. There's a genuine offer that somebody may just miss this opportunity in regards to this collaboration, this partnership. Somebody where, you know, you can be a better fit to. Because this don't feel like it's it for somebody. This feels like a lot of heartache and pain. So let's see, final messages for those that may be resonating in the energy of this thinking man. What's needing to be surrendered in at this time in order to be in this energy of the Sun? Surrender to prayer. Someone's not connecting. Again, going back to what I was saying before, your angels are just asking you to connect with them, to show them appreciation for the blessings that you've received. You know, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and answers and support will arrive. I pay attention, it came into the reverse. I'm going to put it in the upright. Let's get 2 more cards in regards to this energy for the thinking man. What's needing to be surrendered to at this time? Someone's just wanting to get through this time. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stresses go as you come back to your center. In regards to the energy of this thinking woman, surrender egos in the reverse. It says cultivate gratitude, be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. And it's falling into this energy of unhappy home, this energy of the sun. Again, there's a lot of sun energy out here. There's a lot of happiness out here. There's a lot of brighter days is the energy I'm picking up on. But there's a lot of hesitation. There's a lot of hidden secret emotions. There's third party energies, there's tensions, there's energies of people not being in the right jobs that they wanted to be in. And because of this, it's creating explosions in places that it shouldn't create explosions in, e.g., the home. Let's get another card in regards to the energy for the thinking woman, in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Let's get one more card in. A few cards came out, but surrender to worry wants to show itself. One more card in regards to this energy of the thinking woman. It says, surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are magical. You're a magical being with a uniqueness and the worth that came from just being you. Don't let no one tell you that you can't, you know? Going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the message, it's coming back to that again. In regards to the energy of this, of the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, what's needing to be surrendered? For those that's resonating, surrender addictions, and it's falling into this area where addictions fell in part one in the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It's going to create some kind of hostility, some kind of a tower moment. Storm warning is here. It may be costly. In the energy of the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, it says whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, or sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addictions and replace it with a healthier alternatives. In regards to this energy of this karmic cycle, surrender to play and surrender resentments. It says take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And I wanted to clarify the last card now is the Fool energy. Why is the Fool card here in the reverse? In the energy of the Queen of Wands. It's like a hesitation, a false start, a fear of moving forward. Surrender to success. It says you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an existing new world of possibilities. And that's that portal energy. When I see it, it kind of gives me that portal energy into another world. It's a brand new world. I'm hearing it again, you know. But someone's just needing to have more inner strength, inner courage to let go of what was. No two people are the same, is the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. Pray about it, is what I just heard. Because this situation, and I feel like this is the energy that this masculine energy is in, and I just got a notification as confirmation on my phone, may just find success in the least expected place. You know, abundance from a Queen of Wands in the reverse. In the traditionally in tarot is perceived as a very low vibrational person, you know. But I feel like in this case, it's a case of a misunderstanding. Going back to one of my poetries. Last card, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on the goal instead of putting it off. taking action where the tracks are said. And if this message has resonated with you, remember to press the like button, share the message. You know, for those that may need to hear this message, it's quite late now where I am, or early hours in the UK. I'm feeling a bit tired. So I'm going to end this message here, and appreciations to my new subscribers. And I hope you're still with me and that the message has resonated and you've been able to find some kind of a positive way out or through this situation. Love and light to you all.